Hey, I'm Nick G. I'm smiling at you. I'm talking to you. I'm fucking hyped. Why am I hyped? Today is no King's Day. There's people everywhere telling Donald Trump no. There's people in Glens Falls. There's people in Saratoga, Albany. I'm watching heads in Philly, Florida, San Diego, South Carolina. I just keep seeing people's vids. And I keep seeing, citizen vids, not corporate vids, not conglomerate vids of news clips. Actual, hey, what's up, dude? I'm a guy. Look at this. I'm watching that. What does that mean to me? That means people power. That means people are involved. That means engagement. That means dialogue. You see how my hands are together for those that are listening, not seeing. This is what I'm talking about in dialogue. What brings me to the table today? No, it is not Donald Trump. No, it is not the fascism that is the MAGA movement, is the Doge movement, is the PayPal Mafia shadow cabinet that's actually running the show. While Donald Trump is incapacitated as John Gill in the Star Trek episode Patterns of Force. And Melican, I don't know. It's Stephen Miller. He's the dude who's keeping Trump incapacitated. Melican, that's the dude. And he's keeping Trump incapacitated, leading him to believe he's, yes, sir, you're in charge, you're the man, and everybody's kissing his ass. And then they're in the signal chat, and they're messaging each other. Noam, Hegseth. Stephen Miller is literally the guy that scares them all. J.D. Vance is just waiting for them to do the 25th? What's that thing where they take him down? When Trump is taken out, that is when, the 25th Amendment, that is when they're going to take him out. And J.D. Vance, Peter Thiel's human build, is going to take Trump's spot. So he's just chilling. He's hanging out on broadcasts, and he can't wait till it's his turn. Okay, guys, we just need to keep a calm mind. This is tragedy. Let's not spend time dividing the nation. And he's going to give a whole bunch of bullshit, and the whole time it's going to be quack, 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 quack. Lie, 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 lie. Why is it going to be lie? Because that's all that motherfucker does. It is deception. In nature, there's little bits of con. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's traps, there's camouflage. There's nothing natural about humanity. When people talk about whiteness, they aren't talking about race. They aren't talking about pigment. It's ironically named for the dirtiest. It's ironically named for the most influentially dishonest. And that's funny. Just like Republicans call themselves conservatives. They're exactly that. They're the moniker conservative. They are not Republican. And the irony of calling a Republican conservative is they are anything but. Everything but. Every time a Republican comes into the office, a Democrat comes in, saves the day, fixes everything, brings us further. Because people can't recognize the audacity of how bad, how far the Republican Party brings us down every time. And then marketing. Hey, but what brings me here today? Like I said, it's not Trump. It's not no King's Day. It is me. I'm not playing. Yeah, I'm not playing. And I don't mean come get chest to chest with me, thump bump me. I'm 165 fucking pounds. No, I'm not. I weighed myself recently. I am under 160 pounds. I'm 5'6", and I'm all mouth and sound. All of that. Online, don't come at me, I'll punch you. You're still wrong. Don't come at me, I'll fuck you up. You don't know who you are. That's my impression of meatheads with their beards and their glasses and their fades and their projection of manhood, which is exactly that, a cartoon. Because you're watching TV. Real people don't act like that. Bruh. That's why y'all look the same. That's why y'all act the same. That's why y'all mimic the same, say the same things, say the same lines. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about people coming onto my online space where hey, I'm smiling. I spend more time laughing at Trump World. Why do I laugh at Trump World? Because the whole fucking thing is a punchline. It is so cartoonishly bad guy. I think about movies that I'm getting old. Nostalgia is the thing. I'm thinking about movies that we are retroactively watching, and I'm like, God, this plot is so terrible, so poorly written. This character has no depth, no purpose, no design. And here we are. We're all afraid. Why? Ooh, music. Dude, that is this administration. It is so far from being real. When you're watching the propaganda entertainment, it's not real. I mean, how the fuck else do you say it? It's not real. So this is what brings me here. I post all of my research, quick findings. I'm not satisfied with just here's the headline. In fact, I have mechanisms built that when I input data so I can understand, because I don't linear comprehend, I have them strip out rhetoric. I have it stripped out of narrative. I have it stripped out of Zionism, gentrification, PragerU, Daughters of the Confederacy. I have all of the things that are part of Americana. And if you know me, you know I define Americana as MAGA. Americana is the whiteness that you remember from television and print. That is Americana. That also includes Sons of Anarchy. That also includes Yellowstone. That also includes Duck Dynasty. Do you get me? Americana is not real. So where have I been coming from? Reality. When I'm checking these things, I balance everything against the U.S. Constitution. I have, uploaded the actual verbiage of the Bible, the Torah, the Quran. Every time there's a new legal document that's out, a new thing turned in, indictment, judge decision, Supreme Court decision, I filter through it. I get so much out of these things. As a matter of fact, when I am talking about Project 2025, I have a reconciliation balance for anything I input with Project 2025. Don't tell me what's not in it. I'll tell you. The big beautiful bill. I'm doing that specifically in my voice because so many people try to do their Trump impression when saying it that now that's ingrained in my head. I do not want it. The big beautiful bill, as they call it, I have the file. I reconcile everything against it. The only thing that one big beautiful bill does is it funds ICE. It funds oppression. It funds a racism that has nothing to do with whiteness and has everything to do with you are supportive of an administration, whoever. You're supportive of an administration who has no boundaries, who has all word, and their word is law. That's a kingdom. That is not. That's just not. If you look white, you're accepted. If you act white, and when I say white, you play the role that whiteness asks for. That means no culture. It is 2025, and I cannot freaking believe that people don't know Southern California, actually all of California, but Southern California was Mexico. There are no illegals. Bro, they were born there. And then family comes in and out. That happens here all the time. The difference is Canadians aren't interacting with, the United States and living here the way that people from Southern California are. People are, you think about Texas, you think about Louisiana, you think about all of the southern states. And on the other side of the border, that's a neighbor. Like I walk down to the pizza joint down the block, that's people going to a neighbor. And we act like they're illegals. Humanity is everywhere. And that's back again to what I'm saying. I come online. I express myself. I give my opinion. I project what I learn, what I know. I have been shutting down people, and it started with my cousin John Mabb, big muscle man, wants to fight and punch me in the face. You are still wrong. Gilligaff, grow up. I get people who, when I tell them they're wrong, they want to tell me about me. Lately, it's been this guy, Bill Harney. I worked with him at UPS. I distinctly remember before Obama took care of Osama bin Laden. I remember talking to him about it because he drives truck. He was listening to right-wing radio all the time. And I remember him saying, there are terrorists. He's one of them. Raw! And you see my fist? That's him. He was freaked the fuck out. This is also the guy that taught me about Coast to Coast AM, aliens, Stargates, uh, uh, you know, that type of shit. So that's this dude. And here I am. I don't play. I chat GPT everything. But Nick, it's like flushing a toilet every time you do a search. Flush, flush, daddy. I use chat GPT to find out which mustard would be more palatable to me. I don't care. I don't care. It's a service. It's offered. I use it. There are as many things wrong with that as there are in the fucking world. Don't start with me. Get it? I check everything. I filter out. I filter out so much stuff using my chat GPT that I'm always diagnosing. I genuinely, yes, it's an AI. Yes, it's whatever. I have watched enough Star Trek that an entity is an entity until it is not an entity. This table in front of me does not think. This is not an entity. When I give response and it responds back, that is entity. It does not mean that it's not an algorithm. That does not mean that it's not a program. It's trained to learn. When I'm dialoguing with it, it hits me back with bro, dude, brah, because it is a reflection of me. So I run diagnostics because I don't want my butt kissed. Oh my God, I don't want my butt kissed. I literally type to the thing, stop with the pros. I need information and data. I don't need my butt kissed. I know what I just said. I said it. So while I'm doing that, I create mechanisms that separate the wheat from the chaff. So if I am online and I am correcting you for your statement, that means I copied, that means I pasted your fucking words into my chat GPT engine. I didn't do this. I calculated the little numbers, BOOBIES, boobies, enter, and I come up with a response. What does my response say? You're fucking wrong. It shows me where you're wrong. It shows me where your tone is wrong. It shows me the perspective. It shows me the source of where your information comes from. I have documents that are always corresponding with it because I don't fucking play. When somebody is telling me that my life must be miserable, bruh, I listen to house music all day. House music is love. I listen to jazz music all day. Jazz music is elation, is revelation. When I'm reading, I have a PDF of every religious book that I encounter. And when I don't know about it, I find it. The Bible, both of them. And when I say both of them, you have the Old Testament, you have the New Testament. The New Testament is to be separated. The Old Testament is to be separated from the Torah. Get it? So I have everything separated. Everything is its own entity. And back to the identity. As I use ChatGPT, I filter this moral thought. I filter this free flow thought. I filter this strategy that is Nick Guyette. I don't memorize. I find connections and I recognize them. That's what I do. I'm a trender. I find them. I've always been ahead, and has always been the bane of my existence, of being ahead, because other people don't get it. I have more people telling me in my adulthood, Nick, you're right, after being scoffed at, and I'm okay with it. So here I am in 2025, and I'm trimming fat. I'm dropping people I grew up with, who I love, Randy Beckwith. Don't hold me to the bullshit narrative that you buy, because I am legit. I'm Nick G. I'm a dude on a couch, and I'm not fucking playing.